Hello, good night, everyone. My name is Dylan Hussein, and for my communication assignment, I will be speaking on non communicable diseases. So, before we begin, I'd like you all to please follow along with the PowerPoint presentation I have attached below. So, if you all are ready, please let's begin. So, non communicable diseases. So, what are they? Basically, they are chronic diseases. If you're still unclear on what chronic diseases are, they are basically diseases that cannot be passed from one person to another. They have a long duration and they have a generally slow progression. It's basically a lifelong disease until they find the cure. So let's begin. There are four main type of NCDs. So there's cardiovascular disease, which is basically heart attacks, strokes, things along that nature. We have cancers, which are very famous to everyone. There's lung cancer, skin cancer. There's a cancer for everything these days. So we also have chronic respiratory diseases. Making that simple, asthma. And there's the famous one that we will be focusing on today, diabetes. It's very common among children and adults. So before we get any further, let's just take some misconceptions out of the way. You are too young to get NCDs. That's rubbish. It doesn't run in my family. We'll see why that doesn't make any sense. So, going on, I also linked a paragraph basically stating why you are able to get NCDs even if it doesn't run in your family. It deals with diet and it also deals with how you exercise, how you carry about yourself. There's an age range basically for some NCDs that are basically from 50 to 70, but it's also been proven and shown that children as young as birth can even develop these diseases. So, moving on, we will touch on bad lifestyle habits that develop some of these NCDs. Smoking tobacco. Smoking is not good, no matter what it is. Not exercising, that plays a very big part in developing NCDs. Being active helps the body. It helps with blood flow. It helps with breaking down glucose. Eating unhealthy foods. Well, we don't know the fats, the sugars, all these things affect us. So eating unhealthy foods is very bad with us, especially not exercising and eating unhealthy. That's very deadly and that's just asking for trouble. So there's also poor eating schedules and skipping meals. As a university student, we also have a lot of work to do, and sometimes skipping a meal is just basically nothing to us. But that plays a very vital role in developing NCDs because we need the nourishment and we need the nutrients to fuel our minds and our body. So not eating is very bad for us. What our body is running on. Get the point? Also excessive drinking, that's not good for anyone. And now I'm not saying that drinking is bad. A little now and then won't hurt anyone. But when you drink like 4 or 5 beers a night, it's not gonna do any good to your liver. Now, too much sugar, salt in our diet. Now, that is very, very bad for you. It gives us diabetes in the long run and it affects our blood pressure. And getting both of them at the same time is definitely not good for anyone. So moving on, let's talk about diabetes. This is what I really came here to speak about. So, diabetes is a serious lifelong health condition. It's basically when the pancreas cannot produce any more sugar. Now, there's two types of diabetes here. There's type 1 and type 2. Type 1 diabetes is basically when the pancreas refuses to make any more sugar. Basically, it shuts down. Refuse is a very bad word. So it shuts down and you cannot get any insulin from your body. So basically we have to take it via syringe or any other method. Basically we are getting insulin externally. And type 2 is basically when the pancreas is producing a little bit of sugar but not enough for your meals to break down. So basically we take tablets for that. So now that I spoke about type 1 and type 2, let's talk about a little prevention. And prevention is very simple. Eat healthy, eat on time, limit reduced sugary foods, exercise daily. You do that and you don't have to worry about some of the NCDs. I'm not saying all, but the majority deals in this category where if you keep to this lifestyle habit, you are prone to living a very healthy life. Now, living with it. So you say you have diabetes now and you're saying, oh, I'm good as dead. Well, that's not true. Diabetes is considered as a basically a health disease. It forces you to live a very healthy lifestyle. Now, living with it can be simple. All I'd ask, or all the doctors ask, check your sugars regularly, keep note of it, stick to a given diet plan, eat on time, reduce your sugar intake. Now, when you say that you have diabetes, you're gonna say, okay, I can't eat sugar. That's a lie. Your body needs sugar. You get sugar from your foods, your carbohydrates, but you also need to take in some sugar just to get a little energy. Remember, sugar helps with a lot of things in your body. I'm not getting into that, but reduce your sugar intake. Exercise daily and keep a positive mind. It's not going to kill you, only if you let it kill you. That's basically what I have to say about that. And that brings me to the end of my PowerPoint presentation and my presentation in general. I hope you all found this very interesting. It was very interesting for me to share this with you all, and I hope you all have a good night. Thank you.